engine. It's like the smallest airplane you can design around.
A little bit protracted. It took quite a while to get something done. There's some airplanes that were designed and first flown in 1942. Didn't see action until almost late, like 44, 45. A lot of indecision on getting them finalized for combat use. But in any case, this was their main fighter for the Army for the 4 years of the Pacific War.
Okay, this was designed concurrently with the Key-43. Now, the Key-43 was designed
to the replacement for the Nate, and this is a Key-43 Hayabusa, which means peregrine falcon, and we called them Oscars and also Jims at times, although we realized that the Jim was the same as an Oscar. This was the replacement for the Nate, but at first the first model wasn't popular because it wasn't maneuverable enough, so they redesigned it with combat flaps, which made up for the deficiency. But an extremely lightly constructed fighter again. What kind of engine did this one have?
This had the HA-115. It was a 14-cylinder twin-row radial, and it put out about 1,150 horsepower. Pretty comparable to the engine that was in the Zero, although this was a different engine. It was a more Army-designated engine. The early version of the Key-43, the Type 1, had a radial oil cooler at the very front of the cylinder bank. The later one had an oil cooler integrated under the chin of the cowling. Also had a three-bladed prop replaced with two-bladed prop. And it actually shortened the wing area on the airplane. When they reduced the wing higher wing loading. But as Charlie said, this plane was barely replaced the Navy. It was marginally faster and armed with the same 7.7 guns. That's just not enough.
And unfortunately for the Japanese, this was their frontline Army fighter all the way through 1945. There were replacements for it, but they didn't have enough of them, so they continue to use this in the front lines against our P-51s, against our P-47s, F-4Us, and F-6Fs. So at that point, it was really obsolete. However, the top Japanese Army ace of the war, Hanabuki, flew an Oscar, and he was deadly with it. So in the hands of a good pilot, it was deadly. However, it was much slower than Allied fighters. The top it could ever do would be about 330 with the latest versions. And so any Allied fighter could just run away from it.
Yeah, top speed 329. They built, however, it's the second most produced fighter of the Japanese, of the entire Japanese. Built 29 years of production figure. They built about 1,200 of them.
Before we move on from that, we should also mention that the Japanese tested the Messerschmitt BF-109. They had 5 BF-109 E3s, which
And then the Japanese Army, they had a yellow star. But I covered up this with the Hachimaki. That's always the difference between the Navy and the Marines. I mean, the Army and the Marines. The Japanese Marines have it.
Thank you. Yeah, you too. Thank
Yeah, what's he yelling? Thanks again,
Jesus, Spartan!
You ever see the food of it? Others
Probably late in the war.
they were given back in those
How long
so
it's been in service.
so it is a I can see it had been invaded in the past, many
They're the charging hands for the machine guns. You see the machine guns on the cowl? Yeah, they're absolutely and then you want the same on the other side. Don't pull on. See the.